My name is Julie Callison, and I'm a graduate student at the University of Arkansas at Monticello. My research project is on ClassDojo. Here's some ClassDojo facts. It is 100% free for schools. It's actively used in 90% of K through 8 schools in the United States and in over 180 countries. 1 in 3 U.S. kids aged 5 to 14 have learned about growth mindset and empathy with ClassDojo. It's translated and used in over 35 languages. And 20% of the ClassDojo team has a teaching background. So ClassDojo knows what administrators and teachers want and need and work hard to make it easy for us to use to connect with the school community. So you're probably wondering, what is ClassDojo? ClassDojo was originally designed in 2011 to help teachers improve classroom behavior and share information on student behavior with parents and administrators. Through the years, with the advice of teachers, it has grown to be so much more. Basically, ClassDojo is a communication app that digitally connects principals, teachers, parents, and students to the school and classroom. Videos, photos, and messages can be posted by users throughout the school day to keep parents informed and engaged. ClassDojo can be accessed through cell phones, tablets, or even a computer. To set up a ClassDojo school, the principal will set up the school ClassDojo account, and then they will invite the teachers to join. The teachers will add their students and will also invite parents to participate in the school and classroom community. There are many resources on ClassDojo.com to help you get your ClassDojo community set up. Once the principal sets up the school account, they can send messages to everyone in their school instantly using School Story. This is something new with ClassDojo. I believe it came about in 2016. They can share photos, videos, and post messages and announcements for all to see. With School Story, every teacher, student, and parent can see what is going on school-wide. Parents appreciate being kept in the loop digitally. Principals will get weekly ClassDojo highlights, which will give information on how many teachers, students, and parents are using ClassDojo. With this, the principal can see how many parents are engaged in the school community, which is awesome. Once the teachers set up their students in ClassDojo and invite parents to join, the teacher can then add to their class stories. Teachers can post photos, videos, or messages to the class story for their students and parents to see. Principals can also add comments to the class story. All information posted in the class story may be seen only by the teachers, students, parents, and principal. I love the fact that the principal can be involved in the classroom even if they're not able to physically be there. And you know the students will also love it, especially if the principal comments on their class stories. There are many teacher helps inside ClassDojo. One is the teacher toolkit. There's the directions tool in which you can post the directions so the students don't have to come and ask you. There's the Think, Pair, Share tool where you can pose questions for students to answer together. The Group Maker tool, which randomly generates groups within your classroom. The Noise Meter, which is a visual that helps students to monitor their noise level in the classroom. There's the Music tool. It gives you a choice of 2 different types of music. You can do the focused music, which is really good to use when the students are working, or active music, which is more upbeat. There's the Random tool, which randomly picks a student. And then there's the Timer, which is a good visual for students to see in the classroom. There's also the Today tool, which is where you can, as the teacher, you can post daily announcements or messages for the students to see. Another teacher help inside ClassDojo is a behavior management system in which you can customize the skills and point value as a class, which gives the students ownership of the class culture. This is why ClassDojo was originally created. So with ClassDojo, you can give students instant feedback on skills such as being on task or working hard. The skills, which are the little icons over on the right side in the picture, they can be customized by the teachers and the students. And then the points are given to each skill, and they can be given or taken away. So you have the positive ones, which are listed there, the icons that you can see, and some of them are being honest, that's worth 1 point, and determination's worth 1 point, being kind and helpful, that's worth 1 point. Then you have some that are worth more points, such as homework, which is worth 3 points, reading 3 points, spelling worth 3 points. So those are all the positive skills that have been set up by this particular class. There's also on the right side, it says needs work. So those are where you would click on the needs work, and then you can also set the points that can be given away, such as being off task or being disruptive in class or whatever. But the students love getting frequent and immediate feedback. With ClassDojo, the students see immediately when they're being rewarded for good behavior or losing points for being off task. And there's also a sound that goes with it. And when you click on the skill that the student is being rewarded for, they hear it. And so, or also for the needs work. Students can show off their work with student stories. They can add videos, photos, add journal entries, or add voice notes. All posts will be teacher approved before posting. This is a good way for the parents to be involved in the students' education from work or from wherever they happen to be. Another resource available to teachers through ClassDojo is the social emotional videos and activities to help students manage their emotions. Students can learn about social emotional skills such as growth mindset, perseverance, empathy, gratitude, and mindfulness through videos and activities on ClassDojo. There are several videos to go along with each of these topics listed. It would be ideal for the principal to pick a topic to focus on school-wide and really promote it through various activities inside and outside of the classroom. ClassDojo makes parent communication with principals and teachers so much easier and user-friendly. Parents are more likely to stay engaged. So you can share photos, videos, and updates to all parents through School Story and Class Story. You can share private messages with the parents and know they have been read with read receipts. So, this is a good thing to have just in case, you send a note home with the parent in the backpack. They may never get it, or they say they never get it. But this way, you know that they've read it because you'll get a read receipt. Also, you can schedule messages to go out in advance. So you can schedule reminders in advance, such as picture day, or a reminder to wear tennis shoes for PE, and maybe the weekend, and they have PE on Wednesday, but you can go ahead and set a reminder to go out on Tuesday night to remind parents to make the kids wear shoes for PE. The post and private messages are instantly translated to cut across language barriers. This is really neat. With the translation, it actually brings parents into your school and classroom who may not have been able to communicate with you before. It cuts across the language barrier. ClassDojo is safe. Safety is priority. It's secure and fully compliant. They won't share any of your information or students' information with advertisers or marketers. They don't own anything you add to ClassDojo. You do. Students' portfolios are private to the classroom and principal. They use the latest security best practices to protect you at all times. They will notify you if they make any changes to their practices. You can rest easy with ClassDojo. So why do I love ClassDojo? As a user of ClassDojo, I knew it was a good tool for behavior management. But from this research project, I've learned it so much more. Not only is it a great behavior management tool, but it also saves teachers time and brings the school community closer together. Parents are more involved than ever before using ClassDojo, and now with the addition of School Story, administrators are more involved in the daily life of each classroom, student, and administrators have another way to communicate with parents, where the parents are, and in their language. ClassDojo is a must for every school. Here is my bibliography. Thank you.